Hello everybody. Hi, welcome back. How do you like this historically accurate hairstyle? If you don't, then don't comment. If you do, then comment. I spent 3 years creating this and then I rapidly aged 6 more because of the frustration. So, anyways, in today's video I will be ranking and tier listing my crushes throughout the life, like throughout ages. And well, because I don't really have that many like real serious crushes for a video to be completed, I included in the entries some of the more crushable crushes and the less crushable crushes. Some of these people are just like iconic, important and influential people like on my life, on my personality, and some of these people I just fanboy or fangirl like without any particular reason because the energy is there. So I have 33 entries. Like obviously I don't have 33 crushes, but they will be secret for you. And also please don't look at this point here because the battle with false eyelashes is everlasting. It's not stopping. It's not like the battle in Rohirrim, where you just, complete the war and it's won by either of the sides. This battle is everlasting. This doesn't end. It's like, the Grecian Prometheus or Sisyphus. I am recording my screen, so right now I will remove myself from the center so that you can see better. We have the tier list here. I haven't changed the names yet, so we will be doing this together. And here we are a picker wheel for the crushes images, because I want to do random order. I want to not know what comes next. I mean, I know what people there will be because I picked them. I handpicked them with my bare hands from the topmost parts of the orchard. So we will be spinning. But for now, let's name these tiers because, alphabet letters are cool, but I feel like we can do something like more iconic. And I think for the topmost tier, we have to name this Then for the A tier, let's say... By the way, there won't be only boys in this tier list, there will be girls too. But let's call everybody he, him, and husband. The middle tier is Looking Sharp Jan. Next, the bottom tiers will be, the bottommost tier have to be That Didn't Age Well. Why is this not centered? What happened? Why is this not centered? What the hell? Why is it not centered? Why is it not centered? Kill me. Kill me, what am I supposed to do here? I have an idea. Delete row and then add row. Okay. That did not age well. And then this tier will be... maybe in another life. Okay, so the names of the tiers are I Can Still See Him When I Close My Eyes, You Can Be My Husband, Looking Sharp Jan, Maybe in Another Life, That Did Not Age Well. Awesome. So now let's start with the first candidate. I can't wait to see what it will be. Okay, this is Dominika K. Dominika K. She is a Polish voice actor and also like live action and theater actor. She voiced Jimmy Neutron. and probably many more that I just don't remember right now. But she was like the biggest voice acting star of my childhood, because everybody who knows me in real life knows that I am like the biggest nerd and fanboy of Polish voice actors and voice acting. Like within this tier list there will be, I think, at least 3 or 4 voice actors, because I didn't want to put 15 there, because I can make a whole another tier list of only voice actors from Poland, because I'm such a huge fan and nerd, and Dominika K was like a big thing in my childhood, but then at some point in my like teenage years, I think she left the dubbing industry. Like, I can't remember when was the last time I heard her voice in a movie, but she will be placed somewhere in the topmost tiers. But I don't know, looking sharp, Jan, I think it's a good one. The next crush is Capricorn from Enchanterium. This is a doll by the Polish duo customizers Enchanterium. And, pretty boys are pretty boys. What can I add? Like, what more can I say? This is one of the prettiest, like, dreamlike boys I've ever seen, so he is definitely going to the I can still see him when I close my eyes. And I can also see him right there on my desk, by the way. Because I have him in my collection. Okay. Awesome, nice. Next. Please go subscribe to Enchanterium, by the way. Kubuś, okay. As I said in the beginning of the video, not everybody here is like a hot boy crush type of crush. Like, when you are 5 years old, you don't crush characters because they are hot. You crush characters because you want to be friends with them. You love Winnie the Pooh because, you want to be part of the gang, of the Winnie the Pooh gang. And, when I was like around 4 to 6 years old, Kubuś was like that thing. Like, I want him to be real, I want him to exist, I want to meet him, I want to have adventures with him. And if you don't know Kubuś, he's a mascot of a Polish brand of like food-related products, like juices, smoothies, like mainly juices and flavored waters. So yeah, Kubuś is a mascot of juices. And well, where should I put Kubuś? Because I can still see the real crush ability, the real let's be friends ability. And, the full affinity also I can smell it, I can sense it in the air. Do you think he's a good husband material? Like, he will take care of my vitamin intake. Next. Taro Kitano, everybody. Taro Kitano. He's a character from Hot Wheels Accelerators and also Hot Wheels, the prequel, the first part, which I don't remember the name. The World Race? The Race of the World? I don't remember, but this picture is from the prequel, the World Race movie, when he was extremely sharp and hot, and this is like purely look-based crush. And in the second part, the Hot Wheels Accelerators, he had a major glow down, which I'm sorry to say out loud, but I just don't know what happened to Taro Kitano, but this Taro Kitano, I can still see him when I close my eyes. Every day of my life. This is from Life is Strange. Nathan Prescott. Okay. Sorry, for a second I forgot his name, but that's Nathan Prescott from Life is Strange. He was like the main, not the main, one of the bad guys, like one of the antagonists in the game. And this is only like looks based, face based, because he was not kind, he was not nice, he was like not really likable character. So he's going to maybe in another life, because he's like pretty, he's like kind of pretty, but it ends here. Okay, call me cheap. Right now you have the approval to call me cheap in the comments. This is Darius from League of Legends. I know this is not an expensive taste, like Darius is kind of like easy on the eye, like easily crushable, and I'm not the first one to crush him, so... But here we are, Darius is pretty, like, you know, hot. He's hot. But I don't want to put him in the highest tier. Maybe in the second one. You can be my husband. Just purely because of the hotness, because I don't know anything else about the story or the lore of him, or like anybody in League of Legends, for that matter, because that's not important. What's important is, like, you know, the skins. Next. Sorry. Sorry for being a cheap bitch. Oh, okay, I can already see that didn't age well. This is Lenka Gamine from the Vocaloids. And I can see the time, like, I can remember the time when I thought, like, oh, boys will be boys, yes, boy. But that did not age well, like, I cannot see the crushability anymore. Come on. Well, okay, I don't want to be rude to Lenka Gamine. Lenka Gamine, if you're listening, then this is nothing personal, okay? But that did not age well. Next. Hermione Granger. Yes, I remember that. Like, the Harry Potter series was like a huge impact on my childhood. We watched this with my family many times, and with Hermione the tea is that I always like adored her and I wanted to be like her, because like the majority of my childhood, like up until I don't know, 15 years old, I was a very transgender baby. Like, I always dreamed of being a girl, like I loved girls, I looked up to girls, like, and Hermione was one of the iconic girls that I wanted to become in the future. Like, I wanted to be like her, I wanted to look like her, I wanted to behave like her. So Hermione was like a big impact, but at the same time, like, anymore, like, I don't know, like, she's kind of like pretty, but I wouldn't call her like a crush now. So she is not like a hot crush, but like an iconic crush. So I'm bringing her to Looking Sharp Jan, because I'm not giving her the husband title, not yet. And in the tier list there will be, I think, a few more, or maybe one more, like the iconic women that kind of I was looking to when I was growing up, wanting to be a woman, because I was born as a boy, as you can probably tell. Okay, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, forever in my heart. I cannot put them anywhere else than I can still see him when I close my eyes. And the tea with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is that it's all of them. Like, you can't just choose one, honey. Like, literally ask any mother to choose a favorite child of hers. Like, you cannot choose one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They come in a set. Like, you either love all of them or you don't. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, huge. Huge. Oh, this is the iconic female of my childhood because we played Tekken 5 with my brother on PlayStation 2 in like primary school, like early childhood. And she was my favorite, my top 1 favorite characters because she was everything that I like ever aspired to be, like girl, long hair, pretty face, like dancer, like also dancing I love, bodylicious body, tits, like no, maybe not tits. When I was a baby I was not thinking about tits, I was just thinking about being a girly girl, wearing girly clothes, like showing my body, wearing high heel shoes, like Christy Montera is barefoot, but you know, she's still the thing. And I think I can put her in You Can Be My Husband because she doesn't really like anymore deserve the I can still see him when I close my eyes, but I don't want to put her in the same tier as Hermione Granger because she was like the bigger impact on my transgenderness. Next. Lady Gaga, and that did not age very well. I mean, I'm not putting her in this tier. I think I'll put her in maybe in another life, or maybe Looking Sharp Child, because with Lady Gaga, it's like I was just the hugest fangirl when I was a baby. I listened to her music and watched the music videos on my MP4 player when I was a baby in primary school. At any occasion, I was like, you know, traveling with my MP4 player everywhere to school and on buses. And like Lady Gaga was the hugest like fashion queer impact. So part of the girls in the tier list. Like, I wanted to be like Lady Gaga. I wanted to look like her. She was like the fashion icon and like makeup icon. So actually maybe You Can Be My Husband. Looking Sharp Jan, You Can Be My Husband. Like, she was a huge impact, but like not anymore. She kind of like stopped doing music. Like, I mean, not really stopped doing music. That's not kind and not true, because she does music still, but she does a kind of different kind of music. Like, Chromatica is just so much different from art pop and the iconic Born This Way and the famous. Like, something changed. But she can be my husband. I mean, I don't have the heart to put her lower. Sorry, I don't have the heart. Oh, okay, this is another person from Tekken 5. Warang. I'm sorry, I don't know the pronunciation. Warang? Warang or Warang. Warang. And he was, like, I did not play him, I did not like his moves, his fighting style. And he was only for the looks here. Like, he was a pretty boy with pretty face and cool hair, and like, he was pretty, but there is nothing else. So that also did not age well, just like Ren Kagamine. Sorry. I'm sorry. And also anymore, like, he is still a pretty boy, but it's just not the T anymore. Okay, this is a huge one. This is Ballin from The Legend of Korra. And without any doubt, I'm bringing him to I Can Still See Him When I Close My Eyes. And I will even bring him to the leftmost of the whole tier list just for the sake of the understanding that he is the biggest T of them all. I can see him every time I blink. So that's this. Undoubtedly. Just beautiful men, just beautiful people, just the pretty privilege. He got the pretty privilege, like he can do any crime, and in my heart he will be still there. Jarosław Boberek. Everybody, Jarosław Boberek. Now, Jarosław Boberek is a voice actor, but also a live action actor and theater actor, but I haven't seen any movie with him, a single one. For me, he is the most iconic voice actor of the lifetime, of the whole dimension, of the whole current dimension we are in. He is going straight to, I can still see him when I close my eyes. He is the Polish version of Lumpy Space Princess, King Julian, Wertwiller's father. He is in many productions. He is everywhere, and his voice is just he is talented, okay? He is everything. He is the T. He is the creme de la creme of Polish voice actors. There is no doubt. Jarosław Boberek, if you're watching, I can still see you when I close my eyes, or rather hear you, as Księżniczka Krótkowego Kosmosu, which is Lumpy Space Princess in Polish. Lara Croft. Now this is another one of the iconic women of the lifetime. I played Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend on the PlayStation 2 when I was a baby. Lara Croft was always so, iconically strong female protagonist, which I aspired to be in the future, as, just as Hermione Granger and Christy Monteiro. So, Lara Croft will go to maybe Looking Sharp Jan, because, she is cool, but she cannot be my husband. Or maybe she can, because when I think about Lara Croft in comparison to Christy and Lady Gaga, she is not that far off. Hermione Granger is off, but I don't know if Lara Croft deserves to be Looking Sharp Jan. I don't know, it's a hard choice. No, you know what? She's Looking Sharp, Jan. She's Looking Sharp. Katara from the Avatar The Last Airbender. Sorry, because in my mind I have the Polish title Avatar Legendanga, and in English I don't know. Avatar The Last Airbender. So Katara from the Aang's story. She is another one of the strong female protagonists, and I'll just put her straight into next to Hermione because it's the same level. I wanted to be Hermione Granger. I wanted to be Katara. I wanted to be a girl when I was a baby. So, but there is nothing else. That did not age very well. But actually, when I think about it even more, or actually, you know what? I don't want to leave Nathan Prescott alone here, and Katara is a little lower than Hermione Granger and Lara Croft when I think about this. Yeah, that's correct. This is a correct course of action. Rakan from League of Legends. Now, this is just boys being boys, You cannot stop boys from being boys. Anything you tell boys, they will not stop being boys. I mean, boys will be boys. Period. Boys. Boys. Torque Maddox. Everybody Torque Maddox from Hot Wheels Acceleracers. Torque Maddox is just, I will put him next to Ballin, okay? He is the T. He is the leader, he is the strong protector of all people, he is the leader of metal maniacs, he is a decision maker, he is smart, he is strong, just this freaking Drush, whatever. And just, I cannot put him anywhere else than I can still see him when I close my eyes. Like even, he is even better than Taro. Like, to show you that Torque is like even more in my heart, I will put Taro here. Everybody go watch Hot Wheels Axel Racers. This is, what's his name? Jack Spicer? Jack Spicer from Shaolin on Cartoon Network. Okay, Jack Spicer. This is just boy, but there's nothing else in him. That did not age well. That in any reality, in any alternative universe, this did not age well. I don't know what to say. But I wanted to include him because it was a thing. It was a thing when I was a baby. I watched Shaolin on Cartoon Network when I was like, what, 8? Less. Kaiko. Everybody miss Kaiko. Now Kaiko, it's just everything. He is the perfect husband material. He is everything you can want in a boy. Like, I don't know what to say. He's a warrior. He's a protector. Like, I'm a fanboy. Like, with no like extra particular reason, because he's not that hot, honestly. I'm just such a fangirl of Kaiko. Like, it's so ambivalent. Like, I don't know where this came from. Like, I started watching Kaiko and Kokosh on Netflix, and just everything about Kaiko is so too likable. Like, he's not even that, like, if you put him next to Ballin and Torque, he's not that hot. But I just adore him. Like, I am a fangirl. I'm just a freaking fangirl and a nerd for Kaiko for some reason. But you can be my husband. He can totally be my husband. Like, oh, girl. No. He deserves to be here on the top list, on the top tier. Kaiko is everything. Kaiko is live. Kaiko is love. Kaiko is love. I want to be with Kaiko. Like, Kaiko, by the way, Kaiko is not a real name. You will not find in Poland anybody named Kaiko. That is a fantasy name. But if at any point I have a boyfriend, if, it's not the matter of when, it's matter of if, of whether. If I ever have a boyfriend, I want his name to be Kaiko. And I will change mine to Kokosh just for the sake of it. I will do this. Okay, we have another boy who will be boy and like just boy stuff. But he's hot. Like, literally, I have zero interest in Star Wars. This is, by the way, Cal Kestis from Star Wars, the Fallen Order, and I have no interest in Star Wars any. Like, I don't care about the lore. I watched the movies and with my brother, so that was fine. But alone, I wouldn't watch them. So I don't care about Star Wars, and I bought this game, Star Wars: The Fallen Order, only because of the main character was hot. Like, this is a very me thing. I will buy games if the main character is hot, okay? So Cal Kestis is hot. He is hot. I said this, okay? Again, call me cheap. Because everybody loves Cal Kestis. Call me cheap. I don't care. I love Cal Kestis. He can be my husband. This is Hermes from Hades. Now, if you ever played Hades or Hades, in Polish it's Hades, okay? if you ever played Hades, then you know that this game is all about, you know, hot characters and picking your favorite one, and like, you wish you could romance them or talk more, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So, you know, this is just another boy who will be boy and is like a boy. And I'm just wondering whether to put him in the you can be my husband or Looking Sharp Chan, because like he is not the same level as Calcestis or Darius. Like, I'll put him in Looking Sharp. Like, I still appreciate how beautiful Hermes is. Hermes. Beautiful. Oh, baby. Nina Williams from Tekken 5. She will just go straight under Christy Monteiro because it's the same T. She was my second favorite character in Tekken 5 because she was like a strong, hot female protagonist, but she was the second favorite, so I don't want to put her next to Christy, but under Christy. Still very iconic. And this is Mickey the Mouse. And Mickey the Mouse, I'm wondering how this aged, because I was a baby. You know, Mickey Mouse, not even furries like him. He is only for the babies. I was like, what, 6 or 5 years old when I watched the 3D animated series. In Polish it's called Przyjaciół Myszki Miki, but in English I don't know. The Mickey's Friends Club? Club of Friendship? I don't know. And I always wanted to be a part of these adventures, and I wanted to be friends with Mickey the Mouse. So I think he actually is a husband material, because he's like the caretaker. He's caring, he knows how to pay taxes, own your own business, and raise children. Just the only problem is that he has a girlfriend, right? Minnie, is that his girlfriend? Or wife? Or sister? Sorry, I have no idea I just have no clue on the Mickey the Mouse universe lore. Is Minnie a sister? Because if she's a sister, well, whatever. I don't care. She can be present. We can do a triangle. We can be a triple marriage with Mickey and Minnie. I don't care. Just next. Oh, Scout. This is Scout from Team Fortress 2, and I'll put him straight into maybe another life, because in this case, again, I was playing Team Fortress 2 with my brother, and like he was the best option within the options, because there are 9 boys in Team Fortress 2. So you have a large, or actually Pyro was never revealed, right? Pyro is they, them, I don't know. There are many boys in Team Fortress 2 to choose from, if you're looking for something in particular, and I was looking for boys. You know, Scout is like the youngest of them. But that did not age well. But at the same time, it did not age as poorly as Jack Spicer, so he's going to maybe in another life. I don't care about him. I don't care. I have no interest. Glitch from Dance Central. Glitch is beautiful. Glitch can be my husband. It's purely based on, you know, his looks and his voice, because, you know, I played with Polish dubbing. So he was voiced by the same person who voiced Nigel Longbottom, I think, and many more. So everything about Glitch was hot. Like, he was a pretty Korean American boy. Nothing to add. No complaints, you know? No complaints, honestly. And by the way, before you call me pervy because he's, you know, teenage, I was teenage too when I played Dance Central. Dance Central. Do you even know Xbox Kinect? Like that stuff expired 10 years ago. Dance Central is like the 2010s game. And in 2010, I was 9. In 2015, I was 14. So I was his age, okay? Shut up. Tancred D. Everybody, Tancred D. In Polish, that's Tancred D. I always called him Tancred D, obviously. But, that's not... Do I have a picture? Okay, here it is. Tancred D goes straight to You Can Be My Husband, because you do know Pop Life? By the way, this is Tancred D from Pop Life. And he is like the television host, presenter person who introduces you as the star who won the Pop Life competition into the Hall of Fames. And he sometimes helps on the way. He is seen throughout the game 3 or 2 times. Just amazing person. Just I want to meet him. Amazing. I'm a fanboy. Again, this is the fanboy kind of crush. Like, I don't really care about how he looks. I have a special place in my heart for him, just for the sake of him being from Pop Life. Okay, my laptop suddenly almost charged down. Like, the battery almost died for some reason. Like, it was very sudden, not gradual. And I had to run, so whatever, next. As you can see, we don't have many more. This video is already long, but I will have to cut it and edit it a little bit. This is, everybody, Monika Pikola. She is a Polish voice actor who is just so iconic. Like, literally, Monika Pikola is one of the craziest voice actors in regard of like the talent of the voice, of her singing. Crazy talented, like awesome. Like, there is no universe that I wouldn't love her. I love her so much. She played, and again, she's, I think, also a theater and live action actor, but I have not seen any movie with her or anything. I only know her from her voice work. She played Candace, which, by the way, I have plans to make a video, maybe even today, who knows, where I talk about what different known characters from TV are called in Polish, because, Polish, the directors of the Polish dubbing had to make some decisions with the names sometimes, so that it was like easier with the Polish community. And Candace's name in Polish is Fredka, which literally means ferret. But I will talk about this in a separate video when I talk about Winnie the Pooh, Snow White, Kim Possible. You do not want to know what happened to Kim Possible in Polish version, but you will know if you watch the next video. Monika Pikola was also Candace from Phineas and Ferb, and Chloe from We Bare Bears, and Applejack, Apfelkrust from My Little Pony, which I didn't watch and didn't like. She's going straight to I Can Still See Him When I Close My Eyes. Monika Pikola, delish. This is Mary, aka Mary and Pippin, aka Meriadoc Brandybook from The Lord of the Rings. Which goes straight to I Can Still See Him When I Close My Eyes. Like, beautiful person, beautiful boy. What else can I add? What else do you want me to say? Like, Mary, if you're still single, DM me. By the way, I have no knowledge of the Lord of the Rings lore and university, so, like, I suppose everybody is married there. Like, because when I did my Lord of the Rings video where I was Frodo and calling Sam on the phone, I did some research on Samwise Gamgee's love life, and so I know that he had a wife and several kids with awful names, but about Mary, I don't know, maybe he's still free, who knows. Single. When I say free, I mean single, because in Polish that's a one word. We say free when somebody is single. This is Kevin McDade from the V boy band, and sadly, unfortunately, that did not age well, because, you know, this is a 2000s boy band. So when they were, you know, in production, singing, creating music videos, then he was 20 years old, and this Kevin McDade I kind of like he's cool, he's pretty. But believe it or not, nowadays he is 40 years old, and he just did not really age well. He became a massive thirst trap. Like, I don't want to be rude, Kevin McDade, if you're listening, this is again nothing personal, like, you do you, okay? But you are such a thirst trap on Twitter and Instagram, like, nobody... I mean, I realize many people want to see this, but I don't want to see you naked on Twitter. Like, I want to see you dance and sing on stage. But that you are too thirsty. You became too thirsty. Bye. Next. This is Sooooo from How to Train Your Dragon. I think I noted what his name is in English somewhere. Snotlout, because obviously I watched in Polish. So in Polish that's Sooooo, and in English that's Snotlout. And he is not a big deal. Like, he is kind of just the, you know, the archetype of white boys which are pretty. Like, generally speaking, maybe this doesn't occur always, it doesn't fit with all boys, but generally speaking, the archetype of a wide boy, you know, Ballin was wide, Torque is very wide, Rakan is kind of wide in the shoulders, like white boys are pretty, okay? Let's just say this and not more, not anything else. White boys, cool. And Snotlout? Sooooo is just a pretty white boy. Pretty white. He's just a pretty white boy. He's just a white boy. Wide. He's just a wide boy. And that's all. But because he was kind of like a himbo in there, like, not really much to offer, personality-wise. Like, his personality was just jokes and violence, right? I haven't seen the movie for a long time, but he still deserves to be here on the tier list, by the way. He is here not by accident. Next. This is Fit Apostolski, and again, before you comment on his age, this is the best picture I found of him, because Wit Apostolski is a Polish voice actor and only voice actor. Like, I don't think he stars in any live action. Maybe as a kid, but I don't know. So I only know him from his voice work, so naturally there aren't many photographs of him on the internet, because who will take pictures of voice actors if they are not live action actors? Like, but there are some more modern pictures, like from the, I don't know, last 5 years, but they are poor quality, poor lighting. This is literally the best quality picture I had. But don't worry, he is my age, so I am not crushing a baby. He's my age. And he played Phineas and Ang and that's like the biggest works of his. Like, he doesn't star in many things, but I'll put him in You Can Be My Husband because Wit Apostolakis Guziński is just a huge... Actually, I'm putting him in the I Can Still See Him When I Close My Eyes. He's one of the top 3. He is actually the top 1 Polish voice actors of the lifetime. Like, I have no complaints. Phineas, by the way, Phineas, that's in Polish, it's Phineas. Phineas, awesome. Ang, awesome. I have no complaints. Now, I can see that we are coming to the last person, which I know who it will be because I remember who hasn't appeared yet. This will be a Polish voice actor. This is, everybody, welcome Darius Odia. His name is Darius Odia, which, if his ancestry is Polish and this is a Polish name, then it's pronounced Odia. But I don't know, I never asked. It might be something else. It might be Odija. I think it's Odia though. I think a Polish surname. But that's just my guess. Darius Odia. He is iconic. He Can Be My Husband. Like, I want to put him a little bit lower than the other Polish actors because he is still so iconic. He voiced Major Monogram, Plankton, and this main character from The Watchmaker. His voice is literally just the creamiest, softest, caring dad you've either never had or you wanted to have. Like, you want your father to have his voice. That's all I can say. Awesome work, awesome voice actor. Lovely. And now this is the very end of this delicious idea of tier listing my crushes. Let's bring this whole thing forward and take a closer look. Yeah, I think I'm pretty proud of the outcome. Like, I think I wouldn't really change anything. If I had to think some more, then maybe I would actually put Lady Gaga here. But actually, first thought is correct. Like, in Polish we have this saying that goes pierwsze słowo do dziennika, drugie do śmietnika, which means the first word goes to the diary and the second word goes to the trash can. So the conclusion is that your first thought is always the correct one, not the second thought. Don't second guess yourself, okay? And that's all. Thank you for being here. Please tell me in the comments if you relate, if you agree, if you disagree. Do you know these people? I suspect that you don't know the Polish voice actors, but the other people here, I guess you know. And also, I've just noticed that there is one living human here, which is not a voice actor, and that's Kevin McDade. And that did not age well. As you can see, I don't really crush like celebrities, actors, living people, like people on YouTube. That's a rare thing for me. I didn't even like think about that, but I obviously didn't put any like people who are not celebrities, like my friends from school, my safety instructor from the Line Park facility, because hello, privacy. I obviously inserted only public figures here and known characters, fictional characters, so this is nothing personal, right? I did not insert any pictures of my friends from school because that would add 2 more. Anyways, bye, subscribe, like this video, comment nice things, comment things about my hairstyle. By the way, you do not want to see me from behind. Bye. Thank you for being here.